Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I want to be clear that I don't think we really ever had hope for this anytime soon. I mean, we have hope for a 7-star Hercules in the same way that we have hope for a 6-star Quake. In theory, it is possible. But the reason why we don't have a 6-star Quake in 2023 is because Kabam has been on the record of saying that Quake is working not as intended, but better than intended. And if they had tested her better, more, I don't know what you want to say, they would never have released her as is. Because she overcomes so many nodes that they thought they would make a ton of money on, and she cost Kabam money. She literally cost Kabam thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, or at least thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of units, because if you use her correctly, even as a 5-star, she gets around some really, really, really annoying nodes like Safeguard, but their solution, which I think has largely been very effective, is to just keep her at a 5-star and then just continue to increase the attack and health of now 7-star defenders, that if you're eventually fighting a rank 5 7-star with a rank 5 5-star Quake, it's going to take so many rounds of the Quake and Bake, Quake and Shake, Quake and Fake, whatever you want to call it, that you might as well just use a different champion. Now, I'm not saying that Quake still isn't effective in many fights, but that's been the secret, because back even a few years ago, 5-star Quake could take defenders down pretty quickly because their health pool was that of high-ranking 6-stars or even 5-stars. And as the game evolves, and Kabam has made it clear that the 7-star health and attack pools are going to be truly insane as they get ranked up. From the live stream we saw on Friday, Quake will continue to be tougher and tougher to justify unless you are an expert Quake player. And of course, also, what do? They brought in Battlegrounds, and I have lost. I have lost to a 5-star Quake before in Battlegrounds. But I've only seen her a couple times. Because with these very important timed matches, Quake is also not a fast KO offensive threat. She is a slow burn, and we only have a couple minutes to win a fight. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the same analogy, but Kabam has made clear in their announcement that 7-star Hercules ain't never coming anytime soon. And my guess is because he checks all the boxes, and Kitty Pryde does to a certain extent too, so you can throw her in this list, he may never come to the game. And I think we know that on paper. But this is why champions that have been released in the past 6 months, especially, maybe closer to a year, have mostly been fine. They've mostly been, really solid defenders and attackers. And even somebody like infamous Iron Doom, you're not going to compare to Hercules as far as the same level. He's really good. He's got utility as both an offensive weapon and a defender, but he doesn't break the game. Kabam made clear in interviews with KT and others that he's broken, and that had they had the overhaul, tune down, tune up system, Hercules would have been tuned down. Now, who knows how they would have tuned him down, but he would have been nerfed. I believe the reason why they put in the system was to justify the next Hercules nerf, but Kabam knows that anytime they even talk about hinting at a nerf, the community gets angry for justifiable reasons, and people threaten to go away, or maybe they actually do go away and drop the game. So it's better to make a champion that is middle of the pack and tune them up to like upper middle of the pack than it is to make a champion that's game-breaking only to tune them down. This is the last remnant of the old system, and it's not going to be something that we see again in the game. I am so thankful to have a SIG 200 rank 4, hopefully someday rank 5 Hercules. But I also recognize that Kabam is going to try to make health pools. Maybe they're going to make it 100,000, right? Maybe they're going to make attack pool's 30,000. And so you have a 6,900 attack Hercules versus a 30,000 attack 7-star Venom, and health that's half of what that health is. And maybe it'll make you think twice. But Hercules, as is still going to be Hercules. And Quake, as is still Quake. And I'm still thankful that both of them exist. But it's now the same territory as it was before. So, cheers, 6-star Hercules. You might be the best rendition we ever get of you, but we're still very thankful.